Sasuke got raped in this one. Naruto chapter 667. Um, we start off with what you call him? What's my man name? Orochimaru's team. They approaching this mystery guy as they claimed. Turns out it was Kabuto. A few people were saying that before, and I was like, okay, he got bare feet like Kabuto did. So from what we've seen of him, it could be him, but nobody thought it. Like, I think most sane people wouldn't think it was him because they said that we don't know who it is. Karen didn't know who it is. Orochimaru didn't know who it is. How does Orochimaru not know who it is? He says, so it's you. You already know what they're trying to do. What they're trying to say is that after coming out in Izanami, he changed so much in the last 40 minutes after coming out of Izanami that he's unrecognizable. They could tell that mixed up chakra, that mutt chakra he got from Orochimaru and this guy and that guy. You can at least tell that. Just because your personality changed, that shouldn't change your chakra but so much, right? To the point that you're unrecognizable. The people that known you for decades. What was it? What's it been? 20 years today he was with No. Was it 20 years? It was a good while. It was like 15 years that he was with him, so he should have known that. Like if anybody. So anyway, he's helping Sasuke. He's raping him with that appendage. And anyway, he's feeding something into him, some nasty shit or whatever. He's feeding into him. And he said he's using his sage powers and his medical ninjutsu together in conjunction in order to save him. You already know Karen's going crazy. No, don't rape him. You're not in prison anymore. You shouldn't do this anymore and all that kind of stuff. Dumb stuff, basically. Anyway, he says, I changed my whole life around. After he was featured on America's Most Wanted, he changed his whole life around, and now he's a new man, like, completely. And he says he wants to go home. Basically, he wants to go back to his old life. He wants to go to the orphanage to see his friends. We already got a foreshadowing of that when his brother said that he missed Kabuto. Remember, was it in the manga? I do know that it was in the anime, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in the anime, one of the two, but Kabuto's brother said that he wanted to see him again, remember? So we had a foreshadowing of that. But to be honest, I'm like, well, how did Kabuto get out of Izanami so fast? Because he's been living that kind of lifestyle for years. I mean, what, 15 years, 20 years between those two times, somewhere around there. And he's the one who started the whole war and everything. So how did he change his whole thing around in 15 minutes? I mean, 40 minutes, however long it's been. That's the crazy thing with me. I don't understand it. It was kind of quick. I know Izanami is going to have you change quick because you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. So I can understand if somebody takes a week to change their whole life around with Izanami. But 40 minutes, that's a little fast. Now we got a little parallel of Obito and Kabuto. Kabuto says, yeah, me and Obito, we teamed up and we did this and that, and we were both led to believe this and that, and we were I'm gonna say mutilated. They were coerced into doing what they did. Basically, that's what he's saying. So he's basically, I don't know why he's saying that. But anyway, the whole point is that he's saying we both changed. How did he know? Wait, no, he wasn't saying that we both changed, but he was saying that he changed. But he was making a parallel between him and Obito. You know? So that, I don't know if he's trying to say that Obito and him are the same. But anyway, they got a parallel between Obito and Naruto, which they already said were just alike. And now they got a parallel between Kabuto and Sasuke. They're trying to make them seem the same or something. Really, I don't even care. At this point in time, who cares who's like Naruto? Everybody keeps making a parallel. Like they'll say, oh, you're just like Naruto, then get to talk no jutsu, then they turn good. Now we got Kabuto and Obito supposed to be good. The two people that's the two of the main people in this war. The only other person outside of them is Madara himself. That's the only other person. So you know he's getting ready to get to talk no jutsu. Anyway, we cut back to the Kakashi's team, and they're going over their plans. They say that there's only two things that can work against Madara at this point, and it's not even like two things that give them an advantage. It's just there's only two ways that they can fight against him, and that's with Sage Jutsu and Tai Jutsu. Now, what you call him? What's my man Minato? He reveals that he trained in Sage arts, but he didn't master it. That's why. That's why he didn't use it before. Him being Jiraiya's, student, I can understand why Jiraiya would want to teach him. I mean, this dude's a genius. So it would make sense that Jiraiya would teach him, and it would make sense that if he only knew a certain level of it, that's why he didn't use it against Obito, because he found that Naruto can do it better anyway. See what I'm saying? So it was like, why would I, waste, this Sage arts if I only could use it, every 10 minutes? So anyway, the only thing they got is Minato and Guy. Well, but I'll talk about that later. Anyway, Minato and Guy. Guy can use Tai Jutsu. Tai Jutsu can work on him because it's going to inflict physical damage directly. But you gotta be good in order to get this guy. Anyway, he goes. Guy goes 7th gate, right? He's the best option because he can use taijutsu like anybody, unlike anybody else. Minato, he only can go Sage mode, for brief spurts. And I was wondering why he went Sage mode in one chapter, and I thought it was a fluke. I was like, what the heck is going on? I thought it was a fluke. I don't know what happened. I thought that it might have been, they accidentally did that. But turns out they gave the story behind it. He really can't really sustain Sage mode, So anyway, Guy goes 7th gate, and he starts taking it to my man Madara. Madara, you can see him dodge all this stuff. Then he uses that Afternoon Tiger, right? Now, the thing about Afternoon Tiger, that takes a lot out of you. So he's wiped out. Like, he's laying on the ground. It's going to take him a minute to get back up. Madara tried to send him on his way, tried to send him packing. What you call him, my man Kakashi and Minato try to help save him. But, what you call him, Rock Lee comes in and saves him in the nick of time. You already know, nick of time every time. You always get saved in the nick of time. Anyway, that didn't work. With that being said, Guy says, you know what? 7th gate ain't going to work. He said, I got to take it to him with 8th gate, which means he's going to die. But what also means we're finally going to get to see the 8th gate. Now, Madara, he actually gave some, he just actually, he said that he underestimated my man Guy, which is a good thing. That's saying that, okay, Guy's a lot better than we thought. And when he opened this 8th gate, and Madara said, if that steam turns red, then that he could be a problem. He got green steam coming off him with the 7th gate. Let's guess what color the 8th gate's going to be. Probably red. So Madara probably already knows about that. That already shows how deep Madara is in this ninjutsu. He knows, he must have seen somebody else that used taijutsu to that extent. But one other thing I was wondering, like, who trained Guy and told him that the 8th gate would kill him? Because he never went to the 8th gate, obviously, because if he did, he would know whether to kill you or not. You understand? Like, he never fought in the 8th gate. And so I wonder who actually opened up the 8th gate and taught him that stuff. And on top of that, if the person taught him that, how would they have known that going to the 8th gate kills you? You understand? Like, if he taught him the 7th gates, then taught him the 8th gate, and he says the 8th gate would kill you, but he never went to the 8th gate himself, how would he know that would kill you? So that's kind of tricky. I'm thinking that maybe he's gonna go to the 8th gate. Look, they already in Naruto in recent times brought back a few people anyway. So I'm thinking that maybe the guy's gonna go 8th gate and then find out that when you go 8th gate, it's not death for you, it's death for your opponent. That might happen. But anyway, what annoyed me about this chapter was Kabuto. They didn't know that was him. That didn't make no sense. And he changed that quick within a matter of 40 minutes. That didn't make any sense. I couldn't understand it. But the good thing about this chapter, like I said, we had some good action in terms of Guy, and we're getting ready to go to the 8 gates, and it's getting ready to get serious. Another thing is with Kakashi. Kakashi, he sees Madara. I mean, not Madara. Naruto and Minato go Sage mode, and since he has the Sharingan and he's a copy ninja, and he's supposed to have copy so many techniques. What if he could do it now? You know, he's got a Sharingan out. What if he's copying this stuff and he may be able to do it now? He's getting ready to see the 8th gate. Once he sees the 8th gate, he might be able to go 8 gates on Madara. But other than that, I think the only good thing about this chapter, really, because the beginning is slow, and like I said, I don't really care for Kabuto anymore, and the fact that it would, you know, the stuff with him didn't make sense. They was holding on to him for weeks now. What's it been, like 3-4 weeks now, almost a month, to get the reveal of somebody we really already knew that we just came from in the first place. Like, we just came from him in the first place a little while ago. So it wasn't like it was going to be it's not like this is a real good reveal. And they made those parallels, which people really don't care about because they've been jamming us that down our throats for so long. We really don't care about it. But now we got the Guy thing. I think that's the saving thing about this chapter. Guy going 8 gates. That's the good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3. I was thinking about 2.5 because the first part, like the first good portion of this, was nothing to me. But we did get the Guy thing, and we did get what else? We get the explanation with Minato. So I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to a 3. It was decent. And I think next chapter probably going to even be better. I know Bushy Carbon Guy is going to bring it. And with him, you know, with what's his name, Madara acknowledging him, that tells you right there. If he's going to be a problem, man, just Madara even acknowledging you is a problem. Kakashi got Dog Sage mode. Oh man, that would be nice though, cause we already seen Snake, we seen Frog. Now if we see Dog, that'd be another level. So yeah, anime and manga means more. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. Yada yada yada. Boom. Peace.